So when the nodes join the sun, we have a very interesting situation because the sun is a masculine planet, and so whenever the nodes join a planet, first of all, it really kind of accentuates the gender of that planet. Now, since the sun is a masculine planet, like I said, first of all, when either node joins the sun, you'll see a lot of masculine energy. Now, this is, whether it's for a man or a woman. Of course, for a man, it will tend to really concentrate that masculine energy. It can even make the man quite attractive to women, etc. But of course, it's going to do it in different ways, and that's not the only thing that you see. But because the nodes, as we said before, tend to magnify whatever they join, you'll see Rahu's sun will tend to amplify that quality of the sun, which is about, for instance, confidence. You'll see the person will seem to have a lot of confidence. They'll over-express their confidence in one moment, and then they'll under-express it in another. So you'll see wild expressions of confidence. Sometimes they're very overconfident, other times they're very insecure. And so this issue of confidence becomes a big theme in the person's life when we have Rahu join the sun. Ketu as well, but Ketu, again, it's more of an internal kind of implosive force. So you'll also see Ketu's sun will bring a lot of masculine power, but it's often like a kind of strong, silent type, where the person is somewhat sort of stoic. And again, that internal nature of the sun is very concentrated. Again, when you have Rahu join something, it expresses itself a lot because there's a certain amount of immaturity associated with it. So Rahu's sun, there's an immature expression of the sun where they'll over-express it and say, I'm very confident in this, and then I'll under-express it where I'm not so confident in this. And so these wild kind of swings between overconfidence and underconfidence will be seen with Rahu's sun. Ketu's sun, there's a lot of perfectionism and there's a lot of intelligence and wisdom around the sun, because this is what Ketu is about. It's about completing the karma and about really concentrating and focusing that energy. So instead of it being these sort of erratic displays of confidence, Ketu's sun, there'll be a sort of concentrated power internal, but there's still a lack of consistency because the person is trying to really purify that nature of the sun. Ketu's sun is really what you would call spiritual in sort of the highest sense, because the sun is about the true self, the Paramatman, the supreme self within, and Ketu is about focusing our intention and attention like a laser. So Ketu is where we're really focusing our attention like a laser on the sun, that supreme self, that Paramatman, when it's joined the sun. So the way this plays out, like I say often, is the person will express a lot of confidence and power. If it's Rahu, it'll be very external and might be quite random. And there'll be wild shifts between confidence and lack of confidence. If it's Ketu, it's more internal, more implosive, and the person will have a lot of sort of self-doubt and self-criticism, but also self-mastery. But they're working on a very high level of self-mastery when you see Ketu's sun. And again, whenever you get either node join the sun, this is when we have the eclipses. So it makes the nodes very powerful. That means either node that's joined the sun is going to be very powerful at that time, because that's what the node is trying to do. It's trying to take a bite out of the sun. So it brings a lot of intelligence often to the node itself, because the node is illuminated when it's joined the sun. Again, it's not so great for the sun areas of life. Anytime either node joins a planet, it tends to distort it based on what the planet rules as a karaka and also as a house ruler. So the houses that the sun rules will be the ones that show the sort of detriment being joined the node and the sort of confusion.